Hi everybody, I'm Lisanne Miller with W, Cushing and Company, and this is In the Library with Lisanne for November. I had hoped that we would be in front of the wood-burning stove, I'd be in the rocking chair with hot cocoa. However, in Maine here today it's 73 degrees, and we could be running around in shorts and t-shirts. So maybe next month, maybe for December, we can have our hot cocoa or hot tea and be in front of the wood-burning stove. But this month, I do want to go over one of the books from last month. We are currently out of Edith O'Neill's Rugs for My Red Cape. Those of you that asked to be put on a wait list, we have the wait list. We did get in the rag rugs from England and America. We got in a new batch of them. So if you missed out on the first, we do have them back in stock now. So just make a note, they're on our website, and we have a tab called In the Library with Lisanne. All right, today's book is the Rug Hook book, and this is techniques, projects, and patterns for this craft. This is a unique book. It was edited by Tom Boswell, and it comes, this is the paperback, and then this right here is the hard copy. It can come like that. It can come with its dust jacket. We do have a few for sale, not many. This is a great book. This is a great book if you're a beginner, intermediate, or if this is on your library shelf, this is a great book to look back into. So how this book is broken up, which is very interesting, he looks at artists, some of them are no longer with us, and their craft, and he explains it. And here is, I love this inside, various forms of hooks. This is from the William Winthrop Kent's book, The Hooked Rug. I love this because all of these hooks from William Winthrop Kent are in our personal collection. And so he goes through the gallery of rug hooking artists, and I'll name out a few. Jackie Hansen, Marion Ham, Jane Olson, Mary Shepard Burton, Chris Merriman, Rosalind Logsdon, Peg Irish, Gloria Krause. And if these names are unfamiliar to you, then you really do need to look into this, and you need to look at these rugs. So a lot of these patterns are familiar. He gives you a brief history. Then he goes into the rug hooking artists. And the rug hooking artists now give you a different view on how they've hooked the rug, a little bit about their work. Here's Marion Ham's. What makes their work unique. Here is the Yankee Peddler. A lot of you know that rug. Here's the Beautiful Orientals. This is Persian Paisley. You know, all different styles of rugs. The Hooked Cape from Mary Shepard Burton. So, different styles. I like this book because it encompasses many, many different styles, not just one style. And there's Rosalind Logsdon's work, Peg Irish with her tessellations, Gloria Krause with her geometrics. Then it's tools, materials, and techniques. A good overview of tools, tips, and techniques. Different things, some things still apply, some don't. Alternative materials. And he just keeps going on about borders. And I don't mean just keeps going on. Here's the dyeing process. It's an encompassing book. It's a book that you can take chapter by chapter and read. And how to hook, where to put the hook, how to hook, echoing, how to bind with binding tape, very important. This goes into it step by step by step. And this is very important, if nothing else. We must get asked at least once a week how to apply fringe to an oriental. This gives you how to apply fringe to an oriental in a great, concise way that is not confusing. Very good. Very well worth it. And there's the old swatches. And now this is really an interesting aspect to this book. Here is a pattern. It's hooked. This is just showing you for color planning purposes, not to reproduce it because it is uneven. And they actually give you dye formulas that relate back to the rug in some instances, or how they've hooked it. Here's another with a dye formula. If you're looking for dye formulas, this gives you what it looks like. This allows you to make a Xerox of this and color plan it. And little tips about hooking each of these patterns. Another dye formula. And the fact that you have this to use the color plan from is invaluable. Different styles, you can apply your own style. And each one has the color picture and then has the blank behind it. Everything from a pictorial to animals to florals to geometrics. And there's good old Kris Kringle. I know a lot have always asked where that pattern came from, and it's right here. So here's rug hooking patterns. As you can tell, they're not for duplication because they are uneven. They are for color plans with the artist listed in the front. And it's just a great array of patterns, color planning, dye formulas, tips, techniques, and a lot more. Now, this is interesting because it shows you how the values go out. This shows you the order of hooking and the direction of hooking. So if you're struggling with your florals, and here is the picture of it, this is a great way to take a look at it. Here's a Victoria's scroll, and if you want to do a shaded scroll, here's the breakdown of it. Here's the direction of hooking. Same thing here. There's the fill-in, how to fill it in. There's the colors, how to break it out into the colors, what the colors' names are. Here's some dye formulas, how much wool is used, and a picture of the piece finished. Again, see, this is really great. I love this because here it is shaded in no matter what color you use, how you go about hooking it. Is it outline and fill? Is it shaded out? And swatches, what to use, what not to use, how much to use, how to dye for the scrolls. So really, it's a great book. It's comprehensive. It goes into Persians. Shows you how much wool to use. So this is really, really a beautiful book for beginner, intermediate. If it's on your shelf in your advanced, you probably will want to take another look at it. And it gives you ideas and moves it forward. Even the pretty little angel with the pillow. Kris Kringle again. So great book. Just as a reminder, if you like hardcover, it does come in hardcover. It does come in paperback. This is called the Rug Hook Book, Techniques, Projects, and Patterns for this craft. I think you'll learn a lot from it. And if you just get this book and use it to put fringe on, it's well worth it. And it comes paperback hardcover. Now I'm going to go outside of rug hooking books for a little bit. And these two books here I want to talk about. These are the Little Golden Board books. And this is Baby Farm Animals. And no, we don't read it to Ollie and Max, although they may like it. Nope, Tucker's not interested. But what we're interested in with these two books, and you should keep these in your library, for animal eyes. The shape of the eyes, the shape of the ears, where the glint goes in the eyes, how the hooves are hooked. This is for the farm animals. There's a little kitten, how it teardrops in, how the fur comes around, a poppy. I know this seems very simplistic, but a lot of times we don't know what the shape of the eye should be, where the glint should go, how that should be applied. A bunny. There's even baby guinea pigs, a baby donkey with some carrots, some baby pigs, and their eyes are a little different. how to hook their snout, their hooves. This is a visual pictorial. Nice little puppies, how it has the lid, the eyeliner underneath. There's some baby goats. How the fur goes, how the fur is hooked. Even eyes for a horse. And baby swans or a baby goose. And then there's their webbed feet, there's their bill. It really, I know it seems very simplistic, but if this is in your library, you will use it. And you will go back and forth to it because it does supply you a good picture. So this is Baby Farm Animals. It's a little golden board book. I like the board books. They're a little stiffer. They hold up better. If you're going to be hooking animals, you can just put it in your bag when you're hooking, take it with you. Now this is just baby animals, not farm animals. So this is the second book, and it includes a lot of different animals. A fox, a sheep, and the baby animals, it's really great because they're not as big as a regular fox would be, but the eyes are still the same. A baby skunk, possum, a lion and a tiger, giraffe, how the spots are, how the hooves are. Again, the same as the last book. A baby kangaroo, koala, a mink, a woodchuck. I mean, we have it all here. A baby raccoon. So these allow you to see proportion, coloring, particularly the eyes, the ears, the depth in the ears, the tail. Really, these are very useful. And the baby owl, how it sits in a nest, the feathers, where the glint is, the shape of the glint. So these are all very important little things that make you hook the animals a little bit better. So this is Baby Animals by Garth Williams, and this is Baby Farm Animals by Garth Williams. Not rug hooking books, but good to have in your rug hooking library, because when you need to look at an eye, a hoof, a tail, coloring, these give it to you in a very simple form, but they give it to you in a form that you can hook from. So make sure you keep these in your library. So I hope that you've enjoyed this. Again, the Boswell book, excellent book. We do have the rag rugs. And again, if you're looking for an interesting book, you're looking for inspiration, different patterns, different dye formulas, how to do fringe, you want just some more general information, the Rug Hook book, excellent book. So I hope that you will like both books. I hope you've enjoyed this time in the library with Lisanne. And I want to wish all of you a very happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoy it with friends and family. Have fun, and I will see you again in December. Bye for now.